In recent decades, a few distinct personalities have catapulted to international prominence and left an indelible mark on global politics through turbulent times. Whether admired or rebuked, Donald Trump, Boris Johnson, and Justin Trudeau have each become synonymous with disruption and defiance of norms. Let's examine their backgrounds and influence in greater detail. Donald Trump. Born in 1946 to wealthy real estate magnate Fred Trump, Donald Trump showed business acumen from a young age. After graduating from the Wharton School, he took over his father's expanding real estate firm in the 1970s. Using bold financing deals and his ever-rising celebrity profile, Trump built hotels, casinos, residential towers globally. However, his Atlantic City casino suffered losses in the 1990s recession. This culminated in business bankruptcy filings, though Trump maintained his lavish lifestyle. In the 2000s, Trump found a new avenue in reality television. Producing the hit Apprentice series for 15 seasons cemented his image as a no-nonsense boss. But controversial public comments on issues like Barack Obama's citizenship foreshadowed Trump's disruptor instincts. He declared his 2016 presidential bid to widespread skepticism. However, channeling intense populist anger over lost jobs and security, Trump prevailed in the Republican primary. In one of the biggest political upsets, Trump defeated Hillary Clinton in the general despite losing the popular vote. As the 45th president from 2017 to 2021, he enacted massive tax cuts and deregulation. But his immigration crackdown, trade wars, and nationalist America First doctrine deeply polarized citizens and allies. Trump's reluctance to swiftly condemn white supremacists and his false claims of 2020 election theft culminating in the January 6th Capitol riot also drew outrage. While convicted in his second impeachment and banned from social media after leaving office, Trump has not faded from relevance. He maintains an iron grip on the GOP and hints at a third presidential run. Love him or loathe him, there is no denying Trump shook America's political order like no other in modern times. Boris Johnson. Born in New York in 1964 to prosperous British parents, Boris Johnson was educated at the prestigious Eton College and Oxford University. He began his career as a journalist in the late 1980s with The Times before becoming editor of The Spectator magazine in the 1990s. Johnson entered politics as a Conservative MP in 2001. As Mayor of London from 2008 to 2016, Johnson oversaw major infrastructure projects and championed the 2012 Olympics. This high-profile role raised his national profile. However, his tenure was also marked by occasional gaffes and criticism over poor policy-making. Still, Johnson's energetic and charismatic leadership style endeared him to many. After playing a key campaign role for Brexit in 2016, Johnson was appointed Foreign Secretary by Theresa May in 2016. However, he resigned 2 years later over disagreement with her approach to EU withdrawal negotiations. Capitalizing on dissatisfaction with May's 3-time failed Brexit deal in Parliament, Johnson replaced her as Tory leader and UK Prime Minister in July 2019. Despite facing monumental health and economic crises with Brexit and the COVID-19 pandemic, Johnson secured a significant electoral victory in December 2019 by getting Brexit done. However, his government has suffered dozens of resignations over scandals and a mounting death toll. Like Trump, Johnson remains a highly polarizing figure who reshaped British politics for a generation. Born in 1971 in Ottawa to iconic Canadian PM Pierre Trudeau and writer Margaret Trudeau, Justin Trudeau had a privileged upbringing but differed from his father politically as a young man. After graduating from college in the US and Canada, Trudeau worked as a teacher and commercial diver in his late 20s. First elected as a Member of Parliament in 2008, Trudeau became leader of the Liberal Party in 2013. He led the Liberals to victory 2 years later, based on progressive promises of tackling climate change, welcoming Syrian refugees, and legalizing cannabis. As Prime Minister since 2015, Trudeau has cemented Canada's international image as a steady proponent of diversity and multilateral cooperation. However, Trudeau has also faced ethical lapses and broken commitments. His reforms have proceeded slowly on issues like electoral and drug policy changes. The SNC-Lavalin affair involving attempted interference in a corporate corruption case also damaged his brand of sunny optimism. Additionally, Trudeau's pandemic response and the Freedom Convoy protests highlighted internal political divides. Nonetheless, Trudeau remains popular globally as a youthful advocate for liberal values during volatile times. He aims to balance climate action with oil industry needs to unite Canada. With 2 more elections before stepping down, Trudeau's ultimate legacy is still evolving. In conclusion, through periods of crisis and upheaval, the careers and controversies of Trump, Johnson, and Trudeau illuminate how certain charismatic figures can shape national conversations against expectations. Whether admired or condemned, their disruptive acts will be debated for years to come.